What is this antique wooden furniture piece found in the US? I've never seen anything like this before. It's fascinating me, and I can't seem to figure out what it might be used for. The barrel it's sitting on is not part of the object. It's made of wood. It has 3 hinged boards, each with spring-loaded clips that almost remind me of mousetraps. It has 2 drawers at the bottom, and it looks very old, probably 100 plus years old. Someone suggested a carpet or flooring sample display. Does anyone know what this is? It's an antique McCaskey cash register. It was patented as credit accounting appliance on December 30th, 1902 by Perry A. McCaskey of Lisbon, Ohio. The clips on top were to keep the credit accounts, and the 2 drawers at the bottom held coins and notes. It had no legs or stand, since it would have rested on top of a bench or countertop. After World War II, the company merged with Business Systems Incorporated, and then in 1953, the company was bought by the Victor Adding Machine Company. Shortly thereafter, the McCaskey name disappeared. This appears to be lusterware, but I have no idea what its actual purpose is. The head has a cork which goes on the vial thing that then slots into the body. I was thinking maybe inkwell, but it seems too small, and inkwells don't have corks. The whole thing is only about 4 or 5 inches tall, and it has no marks. I tried Google imaging it, and nothing was close. I also asked an auctioneer, and they also didn't know. What is this thing? This is a 1920s German ceramic needle holder. Here's a picture of a set of 2. The small bottle in the neck holds the needles, hence the narrow, short shape. Otherwise, they'd just rattle around loosely inside, and then pins and needles on the cushion in the basket. The little nubbin on his hat fits a thimble, which is both practical and adorable. There is also a very similar looking salt and pepper shaker set. What is this syringe looking thing I found while renovating a brewery? It's about 10 centimeters long. It looks plastic with a plunger and a hole in the bottom. It seems kind of like a pipe for smoking something. You can see there is combustion at the bottom where the flames were applied to burn. Does anyone know what purpose it has? It's an ear syringe from the early 20th century. These were invented so that the ear could be irrigated to remove hard built-up wax, or for use in drawing infection and wax out directly. My granddad used one just like this until the day he died, at the age of 92. It was his father's, so probably it was 100 years old. He was deaf as a post, in case you were wondering. What is this large, yellow V-shaped thing spotted just east of Toronto, and had an escort? Definitely not a blade for a windmill. Those are typically over 100 feet long on the smaller side, and the shape of the turbine blades is more cylindrical, while this is a wing. Any ideas? It's a horizontal stabilizer for Bombardier in Toronto. Source? I haul the wings from Texas to the same location. The right side of the picture on the bottom, where it mounts on the truck, is in the middle of the trailer, so you can see it has a V shape. What is this small cup with a slot in the side? Came with a bunch of teacups and plates. I'm thinking maybe for a tea light or something. Does anyone know what this could be used for, or what it might be called? It's a 1960s postage stamp dispenser, similar to this one. It holds and releases individual postage stamps, usually rolled in coils for convenient use. These dispensers help keep stamps organized and prevent them from sticking to each other or other objects. They typically have a slot or opening that allows you to peel off one stamp at a time from the roll. What is this thing with a steel point and a weird handle? I don't know what it's used for. About 40 centimeters in length, kinda sharp point, and is probably 100 years old. My friend said it is some kind of a drop spindle. Does anyone here have any idea? It's a Quill spindle. You can see the grove on the right, where it's intended to work with a drive band on a wheel. You can buy them for some modern wheels, but they're more common with the great wheel. That point on the end is how Sleeping Beauty pricked her finger on a spinning wheel. I think this is too long to be the spindle from a chakra. Everyone I've seen is more compact, and it's entirely the wrong shape for a drop spindle. My dog dug this up in the garden. What is it? It measures 2.5 centimeters high and 6 centimeters long. I suspected it's ivory. It's quite weighty for how small it is. Does anyone have any idea where it could have come from? It's a 19th century Japanese carved ivory netsuke. In the Edo period, from 1600 to 1868, when kimonos were worn by all Japanese citizens, and because kimonos had no pockets, men often attached small personal items, like medicine containers or pouches, to their kimono sash using a cord. The netsuke acted as a counterweight and non-slip toggle to keep these items secure and prevent the cord from slipping. They are typically small enough to fit in the palm of a hand and have 2 holes to allow a cord to be threaded through them. Netsuke is a popular art and collector's goods in Japan. Institutions such as the Met Museum and the British Museum have outstanding holdings outside of Japan. What is this black metallic box on the side of this building? My friend and I drive past this all the time and can't figure out what it is. It is a decoratively designed, seemingly metallic black box fastened to the outside wall of a brick building, some 15 to 20 feet perhaps above the sidewalk. I've given my best guess that it appears to have previously functioned as a street lamp or lantern, and they just decided to close it up instead of removing it entirely, for some reason, but I'm unsure, thus my post here. Any help to identify would be great. It's an old bank vault alarm, an external part of an old bank alarm system. The building must have had a bank in it at one time. They're from Bankers Electrical Protective Association, an organization that first applied for a patent on this type of alarm system in 1916. What are these things found in the backyard of a 110-year-old house? They are beside the garage which was added on, and all of them have hanger loops on the sides. I'm thinking they may be tethers for horses back in the day, or cement stops to prevent cars from going into the yard. Any thoughts? Please let us know down in the comments. Thanks for watching. Let's make life fun.